Wally and I are out here. We're out here a week early for turkey season. We're gonna set up our blind out in the woods. When we come out here in a week, it's all set up, ready to go. We can slip in, not have to wake up too early. And we're gonna do a little camping and try to get a little bit of fun out in the warmer spring weather. The vultures are out in full force. Maybe they'll lead us to some antlers. You gonna look for some antlers today? Make things happen. Now we gotta go get our packs on and find a place to camp for the night, huh? Mm-hmm. You ready to go? Let's go. Wally wanted to camp in the cold weather. It gets down to 33 degrees tonight. And he wanted to do a little bit of a ruck, so he's got a pack on. Sorry. We could sleep in the comfy cabin that we're so blessed to be able to use, but this guy wanted to do a bit of an adventure. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Pick the tree.
That's a cool tree.
You got a turtle shell on, dude. Gotta get lower than that. You have to crawl on your belly. Why don't you follow the way I go? They gotta learn the hard way if they're gonna learn it all. He could just stay close and follow behind me, but he's gotta go his own way. And I just get to sit here patiently waiting. So we found a nice flat spot up on this ridge that I like. So the first thing you look for in a campsite, you look up. What do you look up at?
That tree that's about to fall down.
Oh, what do we call those?
Deadfalls.
Nah, widow makers. So you gotta look for any dead trees. This looks like a good spot to set up. So I asked Wally to get some rocks from this creek for our fire. Our tent's up there. And he noticed there's hair in this water. He said it kind of stinks. So we started walking down because we were seeing more hair. And Wally, what did we find?
A big buck.
Pretty nice buck. Not the way you want to find them, that's for dang sure. Yeah, let's get down there and check him out, Wall. Try not to get too wet, alright? Ooh, he's fresh. Maybe the water kept him that way. Oh man, yeah, he's a nice one. Not how you want to find him, that's for sure. We'll get him out of here and see what it looks like. He's pretty rank. I don't know if being down the creek preserved his body for a long time, but the skin was so well attached. But yeah, looked like a mainframe 10 with a cool split brow. It's pretty gross. I don't know if we're gonna, maybe we'll bury him out here and come back after a while and find him, huh? That's pretty gross. That's a cool find. Let's go put him away from our campsite, huh? Now get back to getting those rocks. Keep finding them. Ah, we are all snuggled in, are we, buddy? A little baby burrito here. We are in our tent, getting cozy. We were sitting by our fire. We did let out some coyote yells. And the turkeys liked our coyote yells, didn't they?
Yeah, and then the dogs.
And the dogs were barking at the neighbors next door. It's like a mile away, but you can really hear them, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
And then when we crawled in our tent, what did we hear?
Coyotes.
The coyotes were yipping and yapping. So we'll go out,
Like 5.
maybe hit some rabbit calls tomorrow, see if we can get a coyote to come in. Then we're packing up, heading to soccer, and then next weekend,
Turkey hunting.
turkey hunting. We're gonna slam a turkey, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
I hope they're gobbling like this when we're out here next week.
No gobblers.
We got 2 or 3 gobblers on the ridge above where we put our blind. We got 2 or 3 on the ridge over here. And there's probably at least 2 in the creek bottom below us there. Hopefully next week we're in them again.
It's like 6:30. Munch a little bit and take back out. Well, it was a very chilly night. How'd you sleep?
Middle.
In the middle? You said in the middle. It was very cold. But at about 2 in the morning and 3 in the morning, we were both woken up to the coyotes screaming. It was crazy fun. A little bit scary, but fun. And then this morning we went out and we didn't see any coyotes. Saw a lot of deer, but camp is all packed up and we are ready to head to our soccer game. And we'll continue this adventure next weekend coming out for turkeys. We heard turkeys gobbling the entire morning. From 5:20 in the morning until about, what is it now, 7:30, they've been gobbling. So that probably means that next weekend we won't hear or see a single turkey. No gobblers. But we're hoping that they're going to be out here just as they are today. You bring me your boyfriend tomorrow, okay? Let's start bringing stuff in. Cleaning stuff up from the storm.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll find a place for it. Let's just set her down. Sláinte. Well, no gobblers. We just had 2 coyotes come running by our blind at like 70 yards. I tried to make my mouse call at them, and they were looking. They circled us, but they wouldn't come near the blind. But we're gonna keep sitting. It's only like 6:15, almost 7. But there's been nothing. It's been dead quiet, super calm morning. Nice and cool. No gobbles at all. Just one a long way off. So they might fire up later in the afternoon. Maybe the coyotes are gone now and maybe they feel more comfortable. Who knows? But there's a big storm coming tonight. So they may be preparing for that and then staying patient.
Yeah.
Good.
We got a tom. It's hard to tell, but he's strutting up right there underneath that broken limb. 2 of them gobbling at us. One of them walked right by us at like 80 yards. I don't know if he was trying to skirt behind us or not. But they just will not come in. We've been talking to them for like an hour. We'll see if they come down. Right now, this turkey is bedded down. I just watched him go from full strut to laying in the leaves. That's him right there. My finger will show you right at the tip. He's bedded down right there.
All right, here's where we're at. We have 3 toms and 1 hen that worked their way all the way to us. One of them skirted all the way around us. The other 2 bedded down 100 yards away. We call at them and they'd gobble back immediately. Call at them, gobble back. They are now slowly just feeding on the hill, still gobbling, but refusing to come down. It's 9 o'clock. We have a big storm rolling in tonight, so we probably can't hunt this afternoon. So we decided we were gonna quit calling and see if they want to come in and check it out, or if they go away. So far they've just sat in the same hill, eating and gobbling at us. So we're gonna be patient and see if they want to come down, but we kind of want to get it done this morning in case that storm carries over into tomorrow morning. My hunting companion over here is getting bored and antsy. That's what happens when you shoot your first deer in 45 minutes. You think everything happens that fast. We'll see. So this morning we had coyotes running all around us, but couldn't get anything to come in to shoot. We had a deer walk right by.
2 nasty squirrels.
A ton of squirrels. And we've had gobblers within 100 yards just screaming at us. But nothing. So exciting. But not exactly how we want it to end, so. Sounds like the gobblers are working their way off, so we'll probably slip out, go get some food and nap and see what the weather's doing. Just more time in the woods. So storm's coming in about 4. It's 11 now. We're gonna go move that blind back to where those gobblers got hung up. We had a tom and a hen come through that area in the morning, and then later had 3 toms and a hen come through, all kind of skirting the other side of the old pond up there. So we are going to go there now while it's hot middle of the day. Get the gun just in case. Binos. We're gonna go move that blind, get it secured, get back to the cabin, probably tuck her in for the day for the storm. Maybe a tornado risk, so we're not gonna want to get caught out there. I think they're gonna roost early and maybe in the morning be really eager to get out. We're gonna slip in the nice, quiet, soft ground to push a little further in and get where they're at. Boy, is that a jungle gym?
Maybe.
Maybe. Let's go. Wallace, you're okay. Come on. The storm just quit. There's a gobbler that kept gobbling on the property line down here, so we're gonna go find a spot and get on the fence line and see if we can call him in tonight. If anything, hopefully we roost some birds for tomorrow. Okay, update. We have 3 toms, but they have 3 hens, and they're straight down the fence line about 200 yards from us. I just crawled out. Right there, and I got my binos on them, and they're all henned up. Those hens moved off on their own, and the toms worked back down the other property. I'm almost certain it's the same ones we had this morning, because that would make sense why they wouldn't come down to us. They were gobbling at us, but they already had hens, so they weren't coming down. But the hens went to roost separately. So maybe they're done. Maybe they're bachelors again. They'll be looking for love tomorrow. It's supposed to get cold tomorrow, and you can feel it today. Right now, the wind is picking up. It's getting chilly. Wallace is back to going to sleep. We're gonna wait till it's about dark and then take the long way back so we don't bust anything over there, and see if we hear anything else gobbling. But it's getting so windy now, I don't know if we will. But we've had birds every set, so pretty exciting. All right, here's where we're at. We put our blind up where we wanted to, got right in with those hens from last night. We watched those 3 toms and 3 hens. The 3 hens went a separate way. We watched them fly down. Wally spotted the first one, and then they slowly worked their way down this hill, and they didn't seem to mind us here. They saw our decoys, and they just kept looking over, And then we heard the 3 gobblers. They came right up to the edge of the woods, probably that way, probably 300 yards, and they were gobbling. You could hear 3 of them. And then those hens intercepted them, and they went on their merry way. So it seems like they went behind us this morning. We called a couple times, and they responded to our calls. But they were going to go with those 3 hens. So I think we're going to sit. It's 30 degrees colder today, so we are very bundled up. You can see Wallace here. Very bundled up. So we're going to sit as long as we can, hope a lone tom comes through, just cold call. And then I think we know if they do the same thing they did yesterday, they're going to go down in that cornfield and feed their way back up here tonight. So I think we're going to get down and try to intercept them where they were yesterday. I didn't get any on film yesterday where they were, but for about an hour after that rain, they just stood out in the CRP on our side, for a good hour, just eating and strutting. So we're gonna try to get in there and intercept them. So hopefully one comes in this morning, but it's been so windy we can't hear anything. It's finally calming down, so maybe we'll start hearing some gobbles. 2 new trees down across the road, so it was really windy yesterday. So hopefully after that storm, hopefully now they're ready to go. Yep, we called Uncle Dunk because he got it done this morning. I think I see turkeys. Yep, I see turkeys above us. They're up above on the ridge. Yep, alright, let's get ready to hunt. This sucker, there's 2 of them. They've been up here fanned up, walking around up there. We've been calling to them and they keep fanning up and looking down here, but they will not come down. Yeah, we've been watching for at least a half hour. See him up there? Come down here. There's a bunch of them up there, Walt. Come down here. He's on the other side of the hill, dang it. There he is. I have to let him get a little closer. So they come down here. Okay. The next one, it gives me a chance I'm going to shoot because I don't know if they're going to come any closer. That's a really far shot.
I got it.
Hey, look. So I messed up. We were just kind of getting ready to get out of the blind. We were doing a little bit of a film work, asking what else was going on. We spotted some turkeys on the ridge. Well, they stayed up there on that ridge, fanned up and looking down at us for about a half hour. Well, we realized there's hens with them, probably the same ones from the day before. They started to head towards us, and I thought they were about 50 yards, and they were taking off after the hens. They were gone, and so they were moving. One stopped. I shot. Thought maybe I hit him. I shot again. We went and looked. We couldn't find any feathers. We couldn't find any blood. There's not a dead turkey. So messed that one up. Probably just should have not taken the shot, but let the excitement get the best. So now we're out here where we were in the afternoon. We sat way down there in those trees, and all the turkeys were up here on this hill. So we just built in a blind over there, and this afternoon we're going to put our decoys. The problem out here is if you sit anywhere, there's these rolling hills and you just can't see anything at all. You can't, it seems like you can see forever out here, but you can only see like 40 yards unless you get up on a hill. So we're going to get up in those, and there's like a raspberry patch. We kind of cleared out, put some branches in front. And we're going to sit out here this afternoon, but I don't know. We've only seen 3 toms in the same hens, the same toms and the same hens the last 2 days. So we're getting a little discouraged that maybe they're just not on this property right now. So the reason we're setting them over here is we might hopefully call them off another property. Oh, it's a hen. Don't move, Walt. Don't move. I know this is going to be shaky, On the neighbor's hill, there's probably 20 turkeys over there. I wonder why there's none over here. They're all up there. It's our last morning. We're up again at 5 a.m. and give it one more shot. It's a new day. It's calmer out, but it's still 34 degrees. Feels like 28 with a chance of snow. So we'll get some snowbirds. But we are up again, 5 a.m. Wallace is being a real trooper. We're going to give it one last morning sit. After last night seeing over 20 birds in one field together, it was kind of cool, but also we kind of felt like, what in the world? They're just not on our property, but you never know. Anything could happen. We're just going to stay positive and go out there and have a little bit of fun, right, Wal? Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
You awake?
Yes.
Let's go, baby. Well, after this morning we had those 3 hens fly down into our set. They flew down within 10 feet of our decoys and just putted their way away, just feeding and calling. We could hear gobblers, but we know there's 20 across the road, about a half mile away. So we weren't hearing anything by us, so we got out of our blind about 7, went up on the ridge and called to a different ridge and didn't strike anything up. Came all the way down this ridge and called, and we struck up a tom. He gobbled twice at us, so there's like a cliff, and we knew we weren't gonna call him up, so we backtracked, went all the way around and called, got in front of that cliff and called. He gobbled again. We set up quick on a field edge. Nothing. We moved a little closer and got down in this little holler, and it looks really good down here, but we're out of property. There's a cornfield about 50 yards that way, 60 yards that way. And so I'm thinking that this probably would have been the spot to set up this morning, unless we would have busted everything out. But this definitely is a good spot that we've never explored. But we were just setting up a hypothetical blind for maybe 4th season, and we heard putting. So we quick got our new blind. I got Wally here. He's got good cover there. Our decoy out there. And now it's snowing and we haven't heard anything, so I think our turkey season might be coming to a close. Just henned up toms, 77 degrees one day and 34 the next. Searing sun, tornado conditions, snow, just a perfect spring in Iowa. Bring it here. Just taking a little break, regrouping, figuring out what we're gonna do. What do you think, Sage? Well, we just got home. Now the worst part of a hunting trip, getting all your stuff out of the truck and cleaned and put away. We did not strike up any birds. We saw a few, but nothing is gobbling at us. So we decided we were going to head out of there and get home at a decent time today and get ready for another school and work week. And start thinking about maybe late season getting out there and trying it again. But they were all henned up. Nobody would talk to us. The weather, we started sweating in the blind to getting snowed on in the end, so, and tornadoes. So we saw it all. We worked hard this weekend, so we a lot of learning and just another joyous memory in the woods. I don't know what we're gonna do about a video. We definitely gonna put a video together, but we might wait until we maybe see if we go late season. Should we do 2 videos or 1?
2.
2? Boss man says 2, so probably 2 videos, but yeah, it's a fun time. What do you say?
Yeah.
Time to put our stuff away?
No.